Bear here. Welcome to my channel. Another top-down video. This is like the second or third in a row. I'm trying to push myself to make more of these so that I get better at doing them, because I am notoriously crap at it. I'm also, because I am so, my phone is so like high up above this table, so that I can do what I need to do today. I'm having to stand on a couple of my yoga blocks so that I can, otherwise I can't see my phone screen. I could probably try and use a step ladder, but I feel like that's not going to get me close enough to the desk. So I'm just using yoga blocks. It's all very sort of slapdash here. So yeah, I'm calling this Night of the Living Spread because I'm going to be showing you some tarot spreads from my past. Please excuse the ring light glare on that tin there. Yeah, I'm going to be showing you some spreads that I used to use but haven't really used for a long time. I'm a notorious, that makes me sound really like, no. People who watch my channel, I should say, know that I am more of a Marseille reader. There's a caveat to that because the last 6 months or so I've been reading more regularly with Smith Waite. I do still read with Marseille and Pipdex, but my sort of daily readings, weekly readings, I've been leaning a little more towards Smith Waite. And then with that, doing 3 card spreads, and I have been assigning attributes to those often. If you would like to see how I'm sort of the various ways I'm doing sort of weekly and daily work, let me know and I'll see if I can rustle something up for you. But the thing that prompted this was in my everyday carry video that I did, my VR to Marlena Teresa, someone mentioned that they really wanted to see the spreads that I had written down on this little piece of paper that I keep in here, that I would use to read for other people. Now this little bit of paper actually predates me owning this. This was the paper that I actually took with me from about 2015. There we go, to Friday the 20th of February 2015. So I really wanted to push myself with the Smith Waite because I had read with the Osho Zen, which does a little bit of its own thing since 1997. I want to say that's when I got that deck. I think I was 16. I'm pretty sure I was 16 when I got that deck. And I had sort of tried reading with the Canon Read Witches Tarot back in my late teens and early 20s as well. So that has the elements flipped, and so that was confusing. There was lots of Kabbalah stuff, which isn't necessarily my bag. And yeah, so sort of 2014, 2015, I was like, I'm going to knuckle down with the Smith Waite system and actually learn it properly. And actually, I realised I knew more than I thought from reading tarot on and off for so many years already. It had sort of sunken into my brain. I just hadn't realised that, oh, that's a Smith Waite way of reading things. Anyway, so I was like, I got the Smith Waite Centennial Tarot as like my study deck, and my spouse bought me the Tarot of the Magical Forest as like my fun, cute vibes with me, you know, a deck that I found really, really fun to read for other people. And I actually did read with for people with both of those decks. And I still had other decks then. I think I had the Deviant Moon at that point. I think I'd bought and given away at least 3 times the Shaman Caselli Beginner's Tarot Kit, which is a Smith Waite clone. So yeah, which I had read with a lot as well, actually, alongside the Osho Zen through my sort of a good chunk of my early 20s. So yeah, I just thought I want to read for people again like I did in my teens and early 20s, and I hadn't really done any since coming back to tarot around 2012, 2013, after a little bit of a hiatus. This is such a long-winded fucking intro, isn't it? My God. You're all probably thinking, get the hell on with it. All that is to say, these were the ones that I picked out. Some of them were from Little Red Tarot, so that's where you get the LRT. You can see this is very well loved because there's literally tea stains on it. And then where did I get the other ones? Probably Pinterest, but I didn't have the wherewithal to write that down. So now where these were taken from are lost to the annals of time, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure I did find all the other ones on Pinterest, and they're probably still on the tarot spread Pinterest board that I have, to be honest. So yeah, I just thought I would go through some of these and just see how it feels using these spreads, because I haven't used them for a long time. But what I did want to do first, though, is I wanted to go through the first spread that I ever read with and would use almost exclusively. So this is the guidebook to the Osho Zen Tarot, and it's seen better days. It's a little it's all it's pretty fact, but yeah, there's a bunch of spreads in the back, and I'm pretty sure I did give all of these a go over the years. When I brought this home, the first time I brought this home, I was so excited and just took it out of the box. I tore through like reading this, and I was just so enamored with these like spreads at the back. It all felt so magical. And you know, of course, Celtic Cross, there are a number of iterations of this, but this one never really I've never really been a Celtic Cross kind of person. But the one that I really loved, I do remember doing this a few times, the one that I really glommed onto was the key. And I use this almost exclusively, which is interesting, right? Because like people would come to me with all sorts of questions, and this doesn't necessarily, you know, you need to have the right spread for the topic and the question that you're asking, and sometimes occasionally the right deck, right, as well. So but I would almost exclusively use this one, and I'm looking at it now. I haven't looked at it in a long time, like I've not read what the positions are, and I'm already kind of hating it because I can see it's very gendered. Anyway, the key layout can open the door to insight regarding hidden unconscious aspects of a particular issue. Also, it may be used as a general reading for here now insight into your interiority. So it's obviously a spread that's created for a very particular type of reading. And I'm like, whatever your question is, I'm using this. I mean, I'm pretty sure I did use a couple of the others for other folks, but this was my favourite. And so we have 8 cards in a sort of key shape. Card 1, what is repressed? Card 2, the yin card, your female passive aspect, and yeah, not loving that. Just call it the yin card. The yang card, your male active aspect, is the third one, which is this little prong on the key. 4 is the meditation. 5, insight to the body. 6, insight into the heart. 7, insight into the being. Is that like your soul, I guess, your spirit? And 8, consciousness or understanding, or I guess the result or the sort of culmination of this spread. I don't know. We're going to give it a go. The thing is, my Morgan Greer is just a little bit too big to fit all of those cards sort of this way. I mean, maybe I should have filmed in portrait, but then it would come up weird on the old YouTubes unless it was a short. Let me just give it a just double check. I don't think I can get 5 cards laid out. It's just going to be, they're all going to be like all over each other, and it's going to look fugly. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Come on, we're not doing it. Oh no. Right, so we're going to do with the smallest deck that I own, which is Auntie Krista's Marseille Point de Vie, which is, yeah, it's the smallest deck I own, and yes, it is a Marseille. And have I got it the right way around? I have, right, okay. So yeah, this is just, oh shit, I'm just showing you the layout. So we have, I'll just give it a little shuffle. Burp, 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 burp. And I'm not going to be doing readings because this is going to get really, oh, bollocks. Oh, dearie me. I'm not going to be doing readings and interpreting these, just because it's going to get proper long in it. So I'm just sort of, I don't really need to shuffle them. I'm just doing these as like a quick demo of the spreads, and that, you know, you might want to try them yourself. I don't know. I might want to try them myself going forward. So card 1, what is repressed? Card No, sorry. Yeah, what is repressed? Card 2, the yin card. Card 3, the yang card. Do you know how I used to remember what yin and yang were? It's so fucking... yang rhymes with wang, so it's the male aspect. But also, like, as I've gotten older, I'm like, this... well, actually, when I was younger, I was like, why is the female passive? That's such bullshit. Tell a female lion that she's passive, she'll fucking tear your face off. Tell a female bear that she's passive, she'll rip your face off. Like, sorry, no, we're not having that. We don't need to ascribe gender to a human attribute. That's just stupid. So yeah, we have card 4 is the meditation. I don't know why I keep doing an Australian accent today. I'm so sorry. Oh no, I've done it all wrong. Oh no, Melanie. I liked Melanie, she's really nice. No, so it's what is repressed, the yin card, the yang card. That makes sense, right? Because they're next to each other. This is going great. What a fucking hot mess. 4, the meditation. 5, the insight into the body, insight into the heart, insight into the being, and then the consciousness or the understanding. Oh, we need to scooch those down a skosh. Ooh, scooch a skosh. Scooch a skosh. Sounds like a product, scooch a skosh. Fuck me, what is this video? Can you tell I'm in a weird mood? Okay, so yeah, I don't know if I would read this anymore. Have I got these all upside down? I feel like I might have these all upside down again. I haven't put the dots on these to work out what's the right way up. I need to go back through and check. Well, see, they're all the right way up, so I'm going to say there. I do need to put the little dot. It doesn't always matter, but occasionally I'm like, I am going to read reversals, damn it. And other times I don't. I just like to have the option available. So we've got, holy moly. Did I put this back in order? Did I put this back in order? Some of them are upside down. I don't remember putting this back in order, but why are there so many? That's weird. Like they're, oh my God, look, they're all mixed up. Oh no, but then why are there so many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 coins? Was this in order? Did I put this in back in order for something and I've forgotten? I don't know. Oh my God, but if it wasn't in order, isn't that weird? Look at that. That's a lot of earthy energy, a lot of physicality. With just one cups, lots of heaviness going on here, lots of groundedness, material stuff. But yeah, so I don't know if I would really work with this one anymore. What do you folks think? Would you read with this? And I had to think that this was my bread and butter. Isn't it funny how we change? You know, going back like, you know, over 25 years. Oh my God, nearly 30 years. Shut up. What? Wait this time. Yeah, like, you know, over 25 years ago, this was such a mainstay for me. Weird. Anyway, so I just wanted to have a little look at that because that's like for old time's sake. But yeah, I don't think I'll be using that one unless I sort of renamed bits of it or rejigged it a little bit. You know, nothing's to say I can't make it my own. You know, that's half the fun sometimes we're coming up with spreads. And then this guy, let's see, we've got the little red tarot ones. Let's have a look. So we've got Find Your Mojo spread. The first card, so it's only 3 cards, which is a nice quickie one, right? Major, here's your mojo, which is hiding. Oh, you have to like divide the cards into like majors and minors. Okay. So this would probably, again, I've got some of my Marseille and Pip decks that I have pre-separated into the trumps and the pips, because sometimes I like to do a tirage en croix, which I usually read with just majors, and occasionally I'll do like a second sweep of all the positions with a pip card, with a minor card to add a little bit more sort of flavour, a little bit more information. But I haven't pulled any of those out. So, so let's just say, here's your mojo hiding, a major. Let's just give an example. We've got the magician, or the magish, as Tom Benjamin often calls him, the magish. And then here's what's getting in the way, which is going across, which is right. This is making me think like, you know, it's like the central part of the doobly, use your words, girl. I'm going to just move the camera down. Hang on. See if I can get a better... Oh, no, this is not working. Hang on. Because now we don't need quite so much space right now. I'm going to probably keep moving this camera up and down. I should have paused it, shouldn't I? Should have. Should have, would occur. So this is the, yeah, your mojo hiding, things that are getting in the way, something that's getting in the way, meow, 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 meow. I'm literally just pulling these face up just because why not, right? It's not real reading. It doesn't matter. Things that are getting in the way. I would say let's say it's the Five of Cups. You're being a sulky, mardy little sod, right? You've got all these skills, you've got your mojo, you're really capable, you've got all of these skills and tools available to you, you know how to use them. But you too, you're a negative Nelly. You're always seeing the like what's not going right instead of looking at what is going right, looking what you don't have rather than what you do have or how far you've already come. You know, like you need to just get a bit of a PMA going, right? Here's the solution. Do this now. And this is meant to be another minor card. And let's see, what would be a good minor card to pull? Obviously, this is not how you would usually read. But I'm like, let's have a look. Oh, it needs to be, I nearly pulled a major then. I realised it needs to be a minor. Let's go with, oh shit, where's it gone? Oh, I've lost it. I was going to use the Ace of Swords and I've lost it now. Let's just go Queen of Cups. Get a handle on your shit. Get a handle on your emotions. Get a handle on on how you're feeling. All this wallowing. Buckle up. Grow up. Get that shit done. Anyway, I said I wasn't going to do any readings. This is going to be a weird video because I've not really done anything like this before. So I'm just like fannying about and just seeing, you know, how it goes. This particular spread was one that most people picked. It was either the bridge spread, the general 6-card reading, and the cat's paw were the three most popular ones that people would pick. I think a lot of people liked it because, you know, cats. People like cats. Cat's paw, it's cute, you know. Yeah, the bridge tarot, little red tarot one. The bridge spread, little red tarot. 7 cards. Let's use our tiny traveller, which is definitely shuffled. It's definitely not in order. We've got card 1. What have you left behind? I'm just going to put them thingy because I'm not really going to read these. So she says, and then just kind of did a fake reading just before that. The hardest lesson you learned. Something that helped you. Where you are now looking backwards and forwards. Or where you are now looking backwards and forwards. I guess you look at this in the context of the other, like, these cards as well. Number 5, the next step to take. Ooh, the King of Pentacles. That's a good one for a next step to take. Something that will help you. Oh, the 5 of Pentacles. Oh, and oh, I just realised you can't see out. I need to pull this back out again. Oh my God. I'm going to pause and sort of get this situated. Right, there we are. It's kind of a bit better, isn't it? I'll just sort of stagger these slightly. There we go. So our next step. Something that will help you. And then we have destination, the new shore. 10 of Cups. That's a good new destination to have. So yeah, like I like that. Yeah, and then you're looking, you're taking this card in the context of both these sort of arms of the spread. Yeah, I could see myself trying this one again. To think I used to read with this quite a lot. I remember when I first saw this on Beth Maiden's website as well, actually. I do remember thinking, oh, that's good. I'll make a note of that. And then I put it in my little tarot binder, and then I ended up putting it in my little, as you see, my little thing that I would take out and about with me all the time. Let's look at the cat's paw, because that's quite a good one. Oh, it says here, I did put where some of them were found. So Pixie Pagan, I'm guessing that's a website. And Queen of Chalices, again, I'm guessing that's a website. And then maybe these ones, these two and these two, I didn't find where there was no sort of link to where they were. I don't know, maybe it was just like a Google image. So yeah, the cat's paw. You see it there. So we've got, what am I holding on to? Ooh, oof. What can I do to let it go? How can I take control again? Oh, I know these are fake readings, but my goodness. What do I need to do to move forward? I mean, come on. I know, like, fake reading, but what can I do to move forward? The wheel. Sarah is so sassy. And how can I use this to help me? Oh my gosh, I love this deck so much. Yeah. I mean, if you're watching this and you want to take any of these as actual messages for yourselves and interpret them, like, please do go ahead. Let me know if you do that. If you do that, I'd be interested to know. And let's have a look at the general 6-card reading, because, you know, this one was, out of all the ones on this sheet, this was definitely the one that I would use the most. And actually, I remember I do these 2 rows, and occasionally I would put another 1 or 2 down, depending on what was going on in the reading, when I was starting to get a bit more like confident again reading for other people, and I was getting a bit like, all right, let's just throw a few more down, shall we, girls? So we've got how you feel about yourself now. Moving on. What you most want at this moment? A rock, I guess. Your fears. Page of Cups. What is going for you? Oh, the Star. What is going against you? Oh, the 7 of Swords. So we've got 2 7s there. The 7s on one above and below. Interesting. And then the outcome is the 4 of Swords. And then, so yeah, sometimes I would just chuck another couple down. Which would I'll just like put maybe like, you know, one down here. Just depending on what was being asked and what was coming up in the reading. I love this deck. It's such a classic these days. But yeah, that's that's that one. So what are we? We're at 22 minutes. Maybe I should show one more of these older ones, and then I'll knock it on the head, because my PMS cramps are ramping up so much I can't actually like think straight at this point, and I need to like take some painkillers. So if this I can't even blame the weirdness of this video on the painkillers, because I haven't taken them yet. It's just, I think I'm a bit like all over the shop. You know, add to the fact that I'm not used to, still not really au fait with making these kind of videos, and I'm balancing on 2 yoga blocks, which is making me feel like I'm going to fall over at any point. I'm not the most balanced person in the world when it comes to like agility. Let's look. What should we see? Decision making spread, simple cross spread, self love spread, 3-card spread, and that sort of speaks for itself, really. So let's do the decision making spread, because that makes the decision for us. So it's a 4-card spreader. Let's see. We've got 1. Present state, energy with decision to be made. Oh God, 5 of Swords, yeah. The positive attributes under consideration, 10 of Pence. 3, other matters that need to be addressed, Page of Pence. Okay, and then the negative attributes under consideration. Holy crapoly. 3 what? Okay, there's Pence coming up again. This is not in order, folks. This is not in order. What is going on? The universe is trying to tell me something. It's probably telling me to look after my physicality and just fucking sit down, because my uterus is having a tantrum. TMI. Come for the tarot, stay for the TMI. So yeah, those are some of the decks, some of the spreads that I used to use. One that's a real like mega blast from the past, and one that was more sort of, yeah, I say like I carried this around with me for a good couple of years, 2-3 years, so maybe till 2018. And then what happened in 2018, I got obsessed with Marseille and non-positional spreads, just freestyle reading. So that's what happened there. But yeah, I've been using spreads a bit more these days than I had the last 6 months than I have in the previous few years, I'd say. Anyway, that's that. What a hot mess this was. Did you like this video? Was it just weird? Was it just a hell no for you? Maybe I can do some more spread videos, but make them a bit more organized, because I have to admit, I had wanted to do this video this week. I thought it would be a fun idea after someone mentioned the little fold out in here, but I didn't really like think it through properly or prepare enough. I don't think. I just sort of, I wasn't really sure what I was doing with it. But are you enjoying the top down videos? Do you think that I mean, it's really hard for me to get the setting right. The lighting in my room is really bad. It's really hard to get the ring light not shining on stuff. I don't know how people do it, honestly, when they do it on their phones. Their videos look so nice, and I'm like, how though? I know some people use actual video cameras, but I know people who make nice videos on their phones, or they just probably have a better phone, because my phone is like 5 years old this summer. I don't know. So yeah, let me know what you think. What were your tarot spreads that you used to use that you don't use anymore? And like, yeah, it's really weird for me looking back at this key one and being like, oh God, no, don't think so. And to think that, you know, my favourite now is just chucking down, you know, 3, 6, 9 cards and having at it, or a tirage en croix, which I guess, yes, is an actual positional reading. I do love a tirage en croix. I talk about it a lot. I've had a few people ask me what it is, and I usually just point them to the lovely Marilyn over at Tarot, Marilyn from Tarot Clarity, because she's done one of the few, if the one of the only English videos, you know, videos in English about the tirage en croix, because most of them are in French, hence the name of the reading. And it is, you know, usually a reading, a spread that is used with the Marseille and Pip decks. So yeah, that's, anyway, what even am I saying? I'm just waffling at you. But yeah, let me know, what was your favourite spread that I showed here? What were your favourite spreads of days gone by? Night of the Living Spread. I just wanted to get a horror reference in there, honestly, because I love me some old school horror. That I'm going to go, because this is just nonsense at this point. But I hope that wherever you are watching or listening to this video, I guess this is more of a watch video because I'm like doing a kind of demonstration, but even if you are listening to this, I hope that you are well and that you are safe, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.